Leaving the library, turning the corner and walking down the hallway, I finally make it to the front of the school where the lockers are. I look around for my locker, number 42. 39, 40, 41. Ah, there we are, 42. As I take my shoes from my locker, I notice movement to my right. Next to me is an acquaintance of mine, Amelia. She is just slightly shorter than me, and her long blonde hair makes her stand out among the other students. Her uniform is much like mine and everyone else's, albeit more on the loose side. We don't really speak to each other all that often, but Amelia would probably be one of the only people I know here. Noticing my presence, Amelia speaks from behind me, still facing her locker. Running behind? The going home club already left. I let out a slight chuckle at her remark. No, I'm not. I stopped by the library to pick up a book. You, a book? Have I known you to read books? Becoming less and less of a weeb by the day you are. Traitor. You can join me, you know. In reading or becoming less of a weeb? Either way, I have my streaming career. If that somehow turns out to be a bust, then I'll consider your offer. Amelia chuckles to herself. She makes a fair point. How much money did she make from that again? I remember it being more than my annual salary where I work. I'm not jealous, though. Of course not. Well, Miss Streamer, did you have the time to spare for a walk together while we're both here? Amelia finally turns around to face me, shutting her locker. I could see her hovering in my peripheral vision. Really? We haven't walked or kicked together for how long? Her surprise worn loosely across her face. She latches her locker. Quickly, however, it fades into a smile. I've been waiting for you to ask that, you know. Come on. Amelia and I began walking on our way back home. Since we live somewhere close to one another, we used to walk most of the way home together. Hasn't been the case for a while now. Taking a glance at Amelia, she seems to be focusing on something. She doesn't say much, a contrast to how she usually is when I'm around. Something on your mind? Not so much on my mind, but I've been thinking lately. Did it hurt? Aha, very funny. No, but honestly, look at us. We made it through, how long? Nearly 3 years of high school in between us. How many people do we know? Oh, that's easy. I know. Well, a lot of people. I'm just not friends with any of them. See, that's just it. If you consider us two, we've essentially gone backwards in our social skills after all this time. Alright, shoot. I'm going to join the club. Sure, we've only got a couple months left, but... My jaw drops. No way, the president of the Going Home Club is quitting. No, I didn't say that, but... No, I didn't say that.
There, see, it did it again.
I just think it would be nice to get to know, well, someone else before I have to graduate.
Oh, it did it again I mean, it extended a line, but it pushed the old line to the side because it's centered text. Yeah.
I pause and think for a moment. I see what she's getting at. Even with all the time I've spent occasionally talking with people in my class, like Monica and Yuri, was it? I still don't really have anyone I'd call a friend. This will surprise you, but I was thinking the same thing just earlier today. Monica invited me to join her literature club. Now Amelia takes her turn to pause. Really? That's surprising. I thought only the students with the best grades were allowed entry. I feign offense at her implication of my stupidity. I'll have you know that Monica asked me to be her maths tutor today. She chuckles, clearly not believing me. Sure. The point is, it's an odd choice. I would have been due for the home ec club or something. Huh, you know what? I never thought of that. She throws me an incredulous look. You're kidding. We've been here almost 3 years, and you didn't once think to look at a club that you use on a daily basis. I guess not. Maybe I figured my time was better spent working. Amelia shrugs. That's a sentiment she'd agree with at the very least. Ah, well. To be honest, I enjoy having that extra time to myself. If I ran a club, I'd have to head straight from there to work somewhere, or to work some days, and that wouldn't be fun. I guess times change, huh? Both of us growing up doing bigger things. Well, one of us is, at least. I snicker at my own comment while Amelia pouts a little. Hey, I get paid more than you do. To scream at video games or play stupid dating simulators all evening? Sure, that sounds like great fun. She clicks her tongue while I roll my eyes, chuckling. Oh, yeah, I've been thinking about what you said. What did I say? About getting a house after I move out. I figured once I graduate, I can stream full-time and find paused my stride, confused. When did I say that?
I mean, it was a long time ago, but still, I think it might be smart if I really start working towards something.
Finally, it hits me. Dude, I said that like 2 years ago. What the hell are you on about, thinking about it now? She simply smiles.
Well, yeah, but hey, I gotta think about the future sometimes, right? And with graduation coming up, no time like the present.
I see where she's coming from, but when did she grow up? You've changed, haven't you? Since then, I mean.
I mean, sure, we both have. That's how getting older works.
She shrugs off my statement, but I don't really mind. It's odd to think about, really. How quickly things turn around, or how quickly things around you can shift. Reminds me of... Hey, let's not go there today. I've been having a good day, thanks.
You good? Looks like you've seen a ghost.
It's fine. She throws me a knowing glance. She at least sort of understands where I'm coming from. I don't think I ever told her, but she worked it out over time, I suppose.
Hey, if you need to sit down for a minute, I'll grab you a drink.
She brings me over to a nearby bench, sitting me down on it. I don't really think it was necessary, but it's odd how she seems to care so much for someone like me. Then she races off toward the nearby vending machine, while I let my head roll back and look up at the sky for a moment. That's a hell of a demon that tried to claw its way out today. I'm glad I pushed it back down where it belongs. I've been doing well lately, and I'd hate to have to fight it back off so soon after slaying it once again. Maybe I should talk to the boss about it again when I see him next.
Thoughts.
Man, Amelia's taking her time. I wonder if she's... Wait, what's Kaito doing over there? I make my way to where a black-haired, weedy-looking guy leans up against the vending machines, his smug aura emanating from as far away as I am.
Weedy?
You're kidding, right? Why in the nine hells would I ever help you?
Well, I don't think of it as help or like a sweet exchange between two former flames.
I gag in my mouth. Evidently, so does Amelia, as she brushes him off and starts to walk back to me.
Oh, come on, Amelia. You know what you're missing, right? You hear about it every day.
I resist the urge to ball my fists. It won't exactly help here.
Oh, would you look at that? Melody, my old friend. How's Sayori treating you these days?
All right, that's it. Kaito's finally about to find out what cement tastes like. I march right up to him, raising my fist. Amelia this time stops me.
He's not worth it. Come on, let's just go.
I grit my teeth.
Oh, that's right. You two aren't on speaking terms, are you? Something about, what was it? Oh, right, a small, what was the word you used? Mistake on your part? I'm amazed anyone would talk to either of you loners. Maybe that's why you're so good together, huh? But lucky for you, I've got something both of you will like. Something you'll both want to hear, at the very least. Come on, don't be shy. Come a little closer.
Again, I fight the urge to drive my fist into his weedy, brainless face.
Anything you have to say isn't worth the effort, Kaito. Don't get lost.
Is that any way to treat me? I know exactly what I'm capable of, Amelia. Or you know exactly what I'm capable of, Amelia. Surely you don't want to repeat. All I ask is that you hear me out. I've heard that someone might be joining a certain book club. Be wary of those girls. They all have something to hide, especially Madame Presidente.
With that, he strides off back toward the school. Both Amelia and I let out our held breaths, neither of us aware we were holding them in the first place. I swear, every time I see his face, I get more angry. So much for my good day. Finally, I arrive home after seeing Amelia off. It's been too long of a day, I swear. Putting Kaito's advice somewhere never to be seen again, I slide into my armchair and prop the black cat between my legs. I turn the first page, and I don't stop turning until I reach the end. I'm positively hooked on the story. Hooked, potentially even more, on the prospect of joining the club. Tomorrow can't come soon enough. As I awaken, I feel a slight pulse of joy within my core. It takes me a few seconds to place it. And when I do, I feel a great rush of happiness and more than a little nervousness. I'm going to be attending Monica's club. Whilst I was in the shower, I mulled things over. It's been something like out of a dream the past 24 hours. How will I fare? I'm definitely not illiterate, but I wouldn't call myself crazy about literature either. Certainly not to the point where I'd normally join a club devoted to the subject. With any luck, I won't be subject to too much scrutiny or get asked too many questions. By anybody who isn't Monica, that is. I'm hoping for a little attention from this Madame Presidente herself. And on that note, I finished my shower, put on a towel, and returned to my room to change. But I find myself stopping by my mirror, looking at my reflection. What sort of hairdo should I go with today? I normally don't worry that much about these sorts of things, but I want to make a good impression for Monica and her club. Who knows if anyone else is in the club with her? This is really just the first time in a long while that I bothered looking at my reflection while combing out my hair. Is it okay like this, or like it is right now, just let down? I've always enjoyed changing up my hairstyle every day. It just gives me a sense of freedom, or maybe control, that I otherwise lack in my life. But in cases like today, where I'm almost running late to school, such freedom comes to bite me in the rear. I just can't decide. There's so many different hairstyles I could go with, each one with their own unique appearance and feel. Like, say, how a ponytail could be seen as a cute hairstyle, letting your hair wrap around you in a soft coil. While a braid exudes a more reserved and caring personality, the care a girl takes in braiding her hair can also be seen in how she treats those around her. And buns are just the cutest, or, well, a single bun is more casual, an easy way to keep your hair out of the way. But when you form two hair buns, it just turns from casual into ultra cute. I'm really going off on a tangent, aren't I? Just pick a hairstyle and go with it, Melody. Come on, it isn't that hard. I guess this one will do. Settling on a hairstyle for the day, I finish getting dressed. Yeah, this one will do. As I sling my book bag and head out the door, I contemplate what bold new direction my life might perhaps take as of today. My classes drift by in a haze of words and images of a white ribbon. I look back and forth at the clock. The dismissal bell should ring at right about now. A mixture of excitement and nervousness at what's about to come builds in me. I'm entering Monica's domain. I try to calm myself. Yesterday's study session with her went well now. This shouldn't be too different. Stepping out of the classroom, I mentally recount the narrative of the book I chose. I really enjoyed it. I hope I can remember enough to make light conversation. Then it dawns on me that Monica never told me where I was going. I hope she didn't do so by design, as I brush off to ensure we would never meet again. Oh, come on, MC. Stop being silly. She's a better person than that.
I guess her last name starts with a C.
I stop and think for a moment. No way I'll be there on time if I try and find the club room randomly. So I figure I'll stop by the debate club and ask. Monica headed it previously. Someone there might know something. I know that it's around here somewhere. E4, E5, E6, here, E7. I pop my head around the door. Hello, does anybody here know where the literature club meets? Only one of the room's occupants pays me heed. Her long braid sweeps past her shoulders as she turns to face me, and a soft smile breaks across her face. I vaguely recall that she currently runs the debate club, but she's otherwise a stranger to me. Hello, Melody, right? I usually go by MC, but yes, nice to meet you. You are. I head the debate club. Difficult act to follow after Monica left, though. Speaking of her, you wanted the literature club, right? Yeah, she invited me to attend, but didn't specify the venue. That would be the place that's short for closure. Pardon? Aha! It's a riddle whose answer tells you how to get to the literature club. Monica came up with that one. Oh, that wily Monica. Thanks, I guess. My mind is a whirl as I try to make sense of what she's just told me. Can't linger. I'll have to do my thinking on the move. I've got to dash. Have yourself a nice club session, Icon. Everyone in yours too. Enjoy yours too, if you ever find it. I hurry along, thoughts racing as fast as my legs are carrying me. Short for closure. What the heck is that supposed to mean? Might this have something to do with E-Block? They're going to be temporarily closing that part of the school for renovations pretty soon. Worth a try. Tearing down the stairs leading into E block, I barged into its only classroom currently in use, and received dirty looks from all those in detention. I beat a hasty retreat. Evidently, I was wrong. I take a second to reconsider the riddle and... Oh, short for closure. It means shorthand for shutting something down. The keyboard shortcut to shut down a computer or program is alternate F4. Oh, Monica, you tricky, tricky girl. At long last, here we are. Classroom F4. I can hear a familiar voice emanating from within, which confirms the solution beyond all doubt. Taking a moment to compose myself, I knock on the door and enter.
MC, you made it! I'm so glad!
Ah, MC. It's nice to hear my nickname again. I feel like too many people have been calling me Melody lately. I don't care all that much, but it reminds me of the witch who gave me that name. Besides, there aren't too many people who even remember my real name these days, so it's not that much of an issue anymore. Only Amelia has gotten away with it. Well, people who've known me for a while, which really only includes Amelia. Oh, there's a fresh face here. Oh, that's Yuri from my form class, right? Interesting. I didn't think I'd see her here, though she strikes me as the type to be interested in literature. It's a shame I've never really talked to her before.
Who are you? Nobody said there'd be a new arrival.
I stand there and gawk. Not so much at the sight of so many pretty girls standing right before me, but at who the last one of them to meet my eyes is. Sayori? What? I haven't...
Melody?
Sayori whispers it, completely inaudible, but it's unmistakable. She said my name. Time seems to stand still as we regard one another, and a multitude of emotions churn within me. Sayori, my childhood friend, from whom I drifted apart. Could it be fate that has reunited us here? Provided us with an opportunity to reestablish our bond? Her bittersweet expression tugs at my heartstrings, and I can't help but smile back to reassure her. My happiness at stumbling upon her is genuine, and I want to show her that. The gesture seems to work. Even if my smile comes out somewhat clumsily, with my lips drawn way up over my teeth and my gaze being a trifle too fixed. She breaks into that familiar broad grin, and my worry is dispelled.
So, the two of you know each other?
Yeah, Sayori and I were thick as thieves growing up.
That's right, and now that she's here, things can go back to the way they used to be. Maybe you could tell us a hilariously awkward story or two about Sayori then, MC. Or maybe you could tell us a hilariously awkward story or two about her instead, Sayori. She's definitely the type to embarrass herself.
Natsuki, we shouldn't be telling any tales but the pulchritudinous ones emerged from our pens.
What in the world is that? Pulchritude?
Pulchritudinous.
Honestly, I wouldn't even know this word if I hadn't read, what was it? It was Problem Sleuth, yeah.
However you say that stupid word, can't you cut it out?
But words such as those help us or show how refined our language is.
Fancy schmancy, whatever you... Guys, it's enough. I have to agree, please stop. She started it.
Yuri seems to remember that I'm here and flusters. I'm so sorry, Natsuki. I shouldn't have said that. Now is hardly the time to argue, especially since we have a guest. Her pink-haired opposite number, Natsuki, rolls her eyes and exhales audibly.
Oh, all right then, truce.
An awkward silence continues for a moment, which Yuri then breaks. Oh, forgive me for being so rude. Welcome to the Literature Club. MC, was it? Yes, you're correct.
You know, we could continue on this introduction. I think that's as good a point to stop this first session as any. Is this the settings to the save menu? No, that's the history. Oh god, every time they change the layout, it's like, where did they put the save menu? Is it this? Am I jotting down? Yes, this is the save menu. Okay, we're gonna pick this up. Tip: you can drag the save slots outside the board to delete them. Oh, can I also just hover over them and press delete? Not anymore, apparently. That doesn't work. Well, that's alright. Maybe that's why they put that tip there. Anyway, that is going to do it for now. I don't know how much longer this demo goes on for, but we will see next time. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you next time with more Doki Doki. Well, Doki Doki Undercurrents. Hope to see you then. Bye-bye.